I have a friend of mine, Alan Wilzig, on the East Coast, and not only does he have a really big collection of bikes and cars, but we sent us 32 bikes to sell on our auction site, and then he called and said, hey, I have a whole bunch of parts I want to send you. I'm thinking a pallet, maybe 2 pallets. Let me tell you something. Indiana Jones, if you're watching this, you have nothing on what came in today. Nothing. Crystal skulls, the big vault, the whole arc. This is way cooler if you're a motorcycle guy. So, or girl, I should say. Moving on. This batch of Ducati parts, full fairing kit. You cannot get these anymore. And these are the real deal, the real thing. I think he was hanging some of them on walls. That's what the hangers are for. But rear panels, side panels, had the cool Italian flag kind of in there in the livery, whatever you want to call it. This is a sea of red, right? So you've got Ducati side panels, you've got 888, you've got Desmo side panels, you've got 916 solo tails. Super clean, look like they were barely ever used. I think what these are is some of them are just imperfections because I can find tiny little spots that are mostly insignificant for some of us like that. But at the same point, it's a fairing that we could totally fix in no time at all. Some of them have damaged solo sections. Actually, you know what? Harrison, if you stay there for a second, I'm gonna hold up a couple of these pieces. I mean, look at this. Can you imagine? Still brand new in the box. Look at the plastic. Look at the plastic. These things deteriorate over time on bikes normally, but this is brand new. Little side panels, or I should say like side mids for a 996 Ducati. Tails, 888s. This is a Michael Halewood, if I remember right. Got the cowl, the upper, the tank still to unwrap. Let's keep going here, Harrison, if you can follow me for a minute. Still got tanks to unwrap. Look at the old Kajiva elephant on this one. I'm like a little kid. I'm actually salivating right now. This upper, still brand new in the package. The fairings go on. This looks like an MH900E. So this is the newer one. Most of that stuff is a lot of classics in 80s and 90s. This is the MH900, the rare one. Actually, most of the stuff's rare. But again, once again, look how perfect this stuff is. Brand new. We pulled some of the bubble wrap off it. Back behind you, Harrison, watch where you're stepping there. More Desmo panels, sides, upper, belly pan. An old 750 F1. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? It's the old school fiberglass. Like, look at that. I mean, imagine the craftsmanship that went into this. Nowadays, you push a button and it comes out. But back then, a lot of this stuff is handmade. Mixed in a whole bunch is a bunch of GSXR stuff. So GSXR 600, you've got uppers, sides. What we're going to do on this stuff is we'll make as much of a complete set as we can and run one auction for a lot deal. And then the spares, we'll see what we'll just kind of see if we can help some people out that need some parts. Stock rear sets. Actually, follow me over here for a second. Another yellow tail for a Ducati. So either, I was going to say 748. There it is, 748. A super light tail. It actually still smells like new fiberglass, which is kind of unheard of. Let's go this way. Watch your step there, buddy. We're still on packet boxes. There's a whole bunch of boxes of suspension, like rear shocks and hardware and clip-ons and all that. And look at this carbon fiber stuff. So I left this panel out intentionally. Butter light. I mean, literally like feather light, like nothing. Got the Kevlar carbon. And if you look inside, boom, baby. Ducati Corsa sticker. So it's, inside the panel there. Little pieces. We still have to identify some of this stuff. Some of it's kind of crazy. I think this might be like one of the Aprilia air boxes. Moving on. This appears to be some sort of a carbon subframe. Obviously not in the best kind of shape, but still kind of cool. And that's about it. So we're gonna keep walking through these, or going through this stuff. We're gonna post up all the stuff on the auction site, put some on our new parts website as well, or I should say our parts side of the Buy It Now, and hopefully find some new homes for it. Whew, thank you, Harrison, that was great.